Previously on Webkinz Big Brother, 10 house guests entered the game in search of the 500,000 Kinz cash prize.
I will backstab whatever I have to do to get to that 500,000 Kinz cash prize.
They jumped right into the head of household competition. Well, it's time for the first head of household competition of the summer. Free from the threat of eviction, the HOH would single-handedly choose 2 nominees for eviction. And Jeremy rose to power. Congratulations, Jeremy! After some strategizing,
I don't think that Jeremy would put us up, but I think if we play it right, we can be safe this week.
Jeremy nominated Tomato and Berto for the week.
I've nominated you, Tomato, and you, Berto.
With his target, Tomato, in mind, he was sure that it was the right move.
I don't know what I would do if it wasn't this.
But the Sneakers alliance between Tomato, Bluey, Ross, and Tess was solidified. We are the Sneakers! But when none of the Sneakers were chosen for the veto competition,
Pete, Longneck, and Sleepy will be competing.
I can't believe none of us got picked to play.
there was a slimmer chance for Tomato to be removed from the block. It'll be alright, Tomato. Marissa went around the house, sharing a secret about her that no one knew.
Back in my Broadway, forget I said that.
I come from Broadway, and I know how to act. As she gained the trust of HOH Jeremy,
I won't push you up this week.
they targeted Tomato together. When Marissa won the power of veto,
Congratulations, Longneck!
she made her side clear.
I have decided not to use the power of veto.
With the nominees in place for the night, the Sneakers thought they would have to do some scrambling to get the votes for Tomato to stay. I don't know what I did. But when Berto blew up after the veto ceremony,
I'm done with you!
she became more of a threat.
You're about to be evicted.
At the end of the night, 1 vote was the deciding factor, and Berto was sent packing. Berto, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house tonight. Who will win the next head of household competition? And who will they nominate for eviction? Then, who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save either of the 2 nominees from the chopping block? Then, later tonight, another house guest will be sent packing. It all happens right now on Webkinz Big Brother!
So Berto was evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house, and I am just so happy that I survived the block.
I'll be praying for that Berto. I know she had a lot going on and hope that she just comes to my church, the Waterfall, in Furryville.
Hello, house guest.
Hey, Sally.
Well, it's time for another head of household competition. 1 house guest short, you all have had raising tensions and raising suspicions. How will the competition go? Let's go find out. Hello, house guest.
Hey, Sally.
Well, Pokey, the famous Webkinz singer, is here to host this competition. Take it away, Pokey.
Hey guys, my name is Pokey. I was on Webkinz Big Brother a while back, and I won a power of veto competition singing a song in a singing competition.
I want this power of veto, 'cause you never know if you are going home.
So I know the ropes of how this whole thing works, and I can't wait to judge all of you on how you sound. Basically how it works is you're all going to compete against each other, and out of each group of 2, I will pick the winner. And the last person standing will be the new head of household. How does that sound?
Woo! Very good.
Then let's get started.
Pete, you're up.
I'm Pete, I'm ready to compete. I'm Pete, I'm ready to compete.
Thank you, Pete. Now it's James's turn.
You know I'm the life of the party. You know I'm the life of the party. I'm ready for the party. So just give me HOH, man. Party. Party, 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 party.
Thank you, James. All right, out of the two of you, I'm gonna have to go with Pete.
I'm really disappointed, man. You know, I thought he'd appreciate my artistic style.
All right, Pete, your song's now gonna be judged against what Sleepy sings.
Lullaby and good night. Go to sleep, my little lamb.
And out of the two of you, I'm gonna still have to go with Pete. Pete, you're moving on. Tess, you're up next.
They say I can't cook, and that's true. But I'ma show you something that I really can do. I sure can sing, yeah. Oh, I want this head of household too. I want this HOH, yeah.
Thank you, Tess. And out of the two of you, I'm still gonna have to go with Pete.
You know, we're all Webkinz and we're all born to sing. But I just didn't know I was this good.
Before we move on, let's give everyone a reminder of what Pete sang.
I'm Pete, I'm ready to compete.
Pete, that song will now be judged against whatever Ross sings.
I never thought that I could feel this sad. You know I'm in love with you, Tess. So when you go away and you leave me, I'll be here for you, 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 for you. For you! Love you, Tess.
And the winner out of you two is Ross. Ross, your song will now face off against Tomato. Tomato?
I know what I came here to do, and I came here to win the head of household. Yeah, I know what I came here to do. I'm sorry, I'm kind of sick.
Thank you, Tomato. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pick Ross.
Well, you know, I might not have won that round, but at least Ross is a sneaker.
All right, Marissa / Longneck, your song is about to go against Ross's.
I'm about to let my inner Broadway out for this HOH comp. There was a day when all of my friends said I was great, I was great, I was great. You took my heart, you took my soul, my blood, my sweat, my tears as they flow. You are dead to me.
Out of you two, Marissa, you are moving on.
Thank you.
This is the final match, and Bluey, it's your turn to sing.
I just wanna give, I wanna give to others. I wanna make them happier than I am. I just wanna give to others. You know, I'm gonna give to others. I'm gonna make them happy. I'm gonna give to others. I'm gonna make them better than the rest.
Thank you, Bluey. All right, this is a tough decision, but I'm gonna have to make my vote based on who purely showed the best talent of singing. And that goes to... Congratulations, Bluey! You are the new head of household!
I'm so happy that I won this head of household competition. I did not expect it at all. I really just want to share my love for other Webkinz and make the Webkinz world a better place.
With Bluey in power, what will he do?
Congratulations, Bluey!
Thanks, Tess. I'm really glad we're all gonna be safe this week.
There's absolutely nothing that could go wrong. Who's our target this week?
I'm thinking we should go after Longneck. She seemed really adamant about getting me out last week.
That sounds like a good plan.
I'm good with that.
Bluey has made his target clear.
You know, Pete, I really don't know what happened in that HOH competition. I guess my Broadway days didn't pay off as much as I thought they would.
You did great, Longneck. Don't worry about that.
Well, thank you.
I think Bluey just had a little bit of an edge there. But that's okay.
I know. I just can't believe he beat me.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, hey James. We were wanting to talk to you about something. We feel like we are the outsiders of the house, you know? And I think that we could make a power alliance and we could have the numbers to do what we want to do and save each other from the block should that happen.
I really haven't really thought about that much. I think that'd be good. You know, I don't really have many friends in this game. I'm an absolute enemy of the sneakers, but we'll just have to see what happens.
What should we call ourselves?
We should call ourselves the Triple Threats.
I like it.
Very good.
With two clear sides of the house, how will nominations go?
Going into nominations, I'm not really sure what to think. You know, I did target Bluey's wife last week, so I don't know if this will go over too well for me.
You know, I'm a bit scared that I might get put on the block because last week at the veto ceremony, I really spoke my mind with Bodo, and that might be something that Bluey is afraid of.
This is the nomination ceremony. As head of household, one of my duties is to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. I will pull 2 slips of paper to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I have nominated is the second house guest I have nominated is I have nominated you, Longneck, and you, Jeremy. Longneck, last week you went after my wife, Tomato, and I can't have that happen again. Jeremy, you're the one that did the deed and put Tomato on the block. Karma will come back to get ya. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
With nominations in place, the tides have clearly turned and the other side of the house is in power. How will the rest of the night go? Let's find out.
I am really glad that Marissa and Jeremy are getting some payback.
I don't kindly know what I did. I just went after the target that I thought was best last week, and I guess it's coming back to bite me.
Hey man, I just wanted to talk to you and say thank you that you didn't put me up on the block this week. And I'm just wondering who your target is.
Well, I know you and Marissa are close, but she's my target this week because she was the leading player in wanting Tomato out last week.
While I do understand where you're coming from, I do think that Jeremy was more of a leading player than Longneck was.
Well, I'm gonna make the move that's best for my game and Tomato's game, so.
I talked to Bluey, and there's nothing really much I can do other than win the veto. I'm glad that I'm safe this week, but I really gotta keep Longneck safe too. Hey, where's Sleepy?
I think I saw her asleep on the brown couch.
I'll go check it out.
Sleepy. 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 Sleepy! Sleepy! Sleepy, oh my goodness! Sleepy, come on!
So I'm trying my best to wake Sleepy up, and I know that she sleeps a lot around the house, but she's never done this.
Guys, I need help!
Yo, man, did you hear that?
I think it's Tess. I think something's wrong.
Let's go pray for her.
Sleepy! Sleepy, what's going on? Sleepy! Sleepy! Sleepy!
Oh no.
Sleepy, come on,
I better
come
go
on,
get
talk to me.
production.
Oh,
Sleepy,
this is not
come
good.
on.
This is not
Sleepy,
good.
where are
Sleepy,
you? I know you're in
Sleepy,
there.
you're gonna be okay. Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Sleepy, can you talk to us?
Production. I think that Sleepy is having a problem. We need help. Please send paramedics.
We'll send someone out.
Thank you. Production is
Sleepy.
sending help.
We need everybody to stand back.
Okay.
We gotta carry her to the diary room.
Are you in there? 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm gonna be keeping that Sleepy in my prayers, and I just hope she's alright and she can come right back into this house tonight.
Sleepy has been taken to the emergency room. Let's inform the house guests. House guests, please gather in the living room. As you know, Sleepy was unconscious and could not wake up from her slumber. As of right now, she is in the emergency room. We do not know her state, but we are doing everything we can to get her back into the game. The night will continue as planned, and we will head into the veto shortly. Thank you, house guests.
Thanks, Sally.
It's time to pick players for the veto competition. 6 players will compete in the power veto competition. The head of household, 2 nominees, and 3 house guests selected by random draw. Turn your attention to the memory wall, and we will find out the 3 extra who are competing. Pete, Tess, and James, you will be the other 3 house guests competing. I also must pick a host for this competition, and I pick Ross. The competition will begin shortly.
House guests, I have some news. I need you to turn your attention to the memory wall. This week, for 1 week only, we are instituting the Diamond Power of Veto for the week. You may remember this twist from last year. We are instituting this so that one person, whoever wins the veto, will get to rename the nomination themselves. Does everyone understand? Yep. Yeah. With the Diamond Power of Veto in place, it could strip Bluey of his ability to rename a renomination, and could end in one of his allies going up. What does his alliance think of this?
Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. You know, with the Diamond Power Veto, someone else could rename the renomination, Bluey. What are we gonna do?
This could really throw a wrench in our plan.
I think, Bluey, you just gotta go out and win that, alright?
Yo, man, I can't believe we're having the Diamond Power of Veto this week.
Well, I know. I was actually wondering, if you won the veto, do you think you might could use it on me?
You know, maybe we could work something out. You know, I mean, I don't really know if I got the brains or whatever to win this competition, but I'm gonna try. And if I do, we'll talk then.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
Hi, house guests. This competition is called Find the Guardian, and here's how it works. Each of you individually will be running across this massive yard to try and find the Guardian Angel. The person who finds it the fastest will win the Diamond Power of Veto. Does everyone understand?
Got it.
Alright, then let's begin. Bluey, you're up first.
I really need to win this veto to ensure my right to rename the nominee if needed.
I have a gold sensor, and I'm going to win this Diamond Power of Veto. There it is!
I found that Guardian Angel once. I can do it again.
Everyone had a time of over 30 seconds, except for one person. And with a time of 20.54 seconds,
Congratulations, Marissa! You have won the Diamond Power of Veto! What will she do?
I am on the block this week, and I know that I'm going to use the power to save myself from the block. The question is, who to nominate after myself? Hello, Ross. What would you like to talk to me about?
well, obviously, since you're on the block, you're going to take yourself off. But
Right.
I was wondering who you were thinking about putting back up.
Well, frankly, Ross, you don't deserve that information. I am going to keep my lips sealed. However, I do want you to know that you and your alliance are in danger.
I would like to ask that maybe you consider going after another target, like James.
I will consider that, but no promises, Ross. I am in an alliance with James, with the triple threats with Pete, James, and I. There is no way that I would ever nominate him.
Despite Ross's best efforts to convince Marissa to go after another threat, nothing seems to be working. But before the Power of Veto competition, there is some news that we have to share with the house guests. Hello, house guests!
Hello.
Hey, well, as you know, earlier this evening, Sleepy had an incident. She was rushed to the emergency room, and here is the latest. Sleepy is alive and well, I assure you of that. But the medical team has not permitted her to return to the game. Therefore, as of this moment, Sleepy has been evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house. Oh my goodness. I'll leave you with that. With this shocking news, emotions are running high in the Webkinz Big Brother house. How will that affect people's gameplay?
Going into the veto ceremony, I'm not sure where I stand with Longneck, which is why I'm just hoping that she doesn't renominate any of the Sneakers Alliance.
You know, I'm in the Triple Threat Alliance with Marissa and Pete, so I don't think that I'm gonna go up.
This is the veto ceremony. I, Longneck, have won the Diamond Power of Veto this week.
With the Diamond Power of Veto, not only am I allowed to take a nominee off the block, but I can rename the nominee myself. I have decided to use the Power of Veto to save myself from the chopping block. Since I have won the Diamond Power of Veto, there's no need for Bluey to step in and name a replacement nominee. Instead, I will do that deed. So, without further ado, I have been thinking long and hard about this, as I have done in the past veto meeting.
And this is purely a game move. But in my place, I am nominating Ross.
This Diamond Power of Veto is absolutely terrible.
This veto meeting is adjourned.
I'm very happy with how this veto ceremony went. Longneck followed through with the plan and put up Ross.
The nominees are set for the night. So, who will be evicted? It's time to find out. Hello, house guests. Hey, Sally. Well, it's now time for the live vote and eviction. Ross, Jeremy, both of you have been nominated for eviction this week, and the nominees are final. In just a few moments, all of the house guests will vote to evict one of you. But before they do, you each have one last chance to plead your case. And Ross, you're up first tonight.
I know most of you have absolutely no reason to trust me. I promise you, if you keep me this week, I will be solely going after Longneck.
Thank you, Ross. Jeremy, you're up.
Well, you know, I've stayed loyal to everyone in this house, and I think it would be a shame if you voted to evict me over this big threat, and we will be friends no matter what happens. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you both. It's now time for the live voting to begin. Bluey, as the current head of household, you are not allowed to vote. Neither are the two nominees. One at a time, the rest of the house guests will enter the diary room and cast their votes to evict. And Tess, you're up first tonight. Please enter the diary room. Tess is married to Ross. It would be a shock if she voted to evict him. Hello, Tess. Hey, Sally. Please cast your vote to evict. I obviously vote to evict Jeremy. Thank you, Tess. Tomato is aligned with Ross. Her vote should be obvious. Hello, Tomato.
Hey, Sally.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Jeremy.
Thank you, Tomato. Marissa has been gunning for the Sneakers Alliance. Will she take this opportunity to get one of them out? Hello, Marissa. That's Longneck to you. I know. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Ross.
Thank you, Marissa. The vote is 2 votes to evict Jeremy, 1 vote to evict Ross. Let's see how they continue. Hello, James.
Hey, Sal.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Ross.
Thank you, James. There are 2 votes to evict Ross, 2 votes to evict Jeremy. Little does Pete know he is casting the deciding vote. Hello, Pete.
Hi.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Ross.
Thank you, Pete. All the votes are in. Let's give the news to the house guests. House guests! All the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather his belongings, and walk up to the island. By a vote of 3 to 2, Ross, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house.
Bye, man. Love you, Tess.
Love you too. Hello, Ross!
Sally?
How are you doing tonight? Well, evicted, second night. How do you feel?
I feel like I was just a big target, and really, I think it's all Long Neck here. I think she's really running the show and nobody knows it.
Right. What do you think of the incident with Sleepy today?
You know, I think it's a bit crazy. I'm glad she's okay.
Well, Ross, we will see you back here on finale night when you help crown the winner of Webkinz Big Brother. How does that sound?
Sounds fantastic.
We'll see you then. Thank you, Ross.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a wild night inside the Webkinz Big Brother house, but the fun is not over yet. Tune in next time to see who you chose as your favorite house guest and who will win the special prize coming along with it. Also, give us a follow on Instagram at webkinz.big.brother. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It only takes a second. From outside the Webkinz Big Brother house, I'm Sally. Good night.